Alrighty, y'all. Hello and welcome back. We're taking a look at grocery stores, supermarkets, whatever you want to call them, through various European countries. And I am very excited for this because, as you might know, I already shop at a very specific European grocery store in the Chicago area. It's all imported stuff. And it's very cool, right? Tons of cool stuff. And if that's already kind of crazy compared to the typical American supermarket, actual, stores in Europe, I feel like would stand out even more. So we're going to jump right in. I think this should be a lot of fun.
Ready for Albert Heijn?
Albert Heijn?
Albert Heijn.
The Dutch grocery store.
Is that the name of the store?
Krentenbollen. My Dutch grandma always gave me these.
Rozijnen, Krentenbollen.
Filet American. You put this on bread. It's raw meat. And it's, I know, but I used to love that. Filet American. It's so delicious.
What?
Because I don't know.
Filet
America,
American.
like they eat raw meat there because it's unhealthy. I don't know
What?
It's called Filet American actually.
That's funny. I've never heard of that.
Where's Gouda? Can you say
Gouda.
Gouda?
Gouda.
Gouda?
Gouda.
That's Gouda.
Gouda? You said that wrong. Gouda? That is interesting. Wow. See, I love learning about stuff that we Americans probably say wrong and hearing how it's actually said. Yeah, we would just say Gouda here. By the way, Gouda, I know I'm saying it wrong to someone. Gouda is spectacular. It's actually one of my favorite cheeses, at least from what we could get over here. I know our cheese selection is probably minimal compared to most European countries. But
Gouda cheese.
Just want to throw it. Gelderland, Gouda.
I can't do that sound very well.
Actually, there's so much good shit here. I'm showing you everything. You put this on bread. It's hagelslag. Say hagelslag. So you have different kinds of hagelslag. This one is fruity hagelslag. Chocolate hagelslag.
Yeah, that's
and
tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Are meisjes hagelslag. When you give birth to a boy, you give this as a gift, and when you give birth to a girl, you give this as a gift.
Makes sense.
It's obviously pink and blue.
Wow.
So muisjes, hagelslag. Worstenkoeken. Oh.
Wow, those were
my
cool.
God. Dutch licorice. Dropjes. Zachtzoet. Best licorice ever, I swear.
I've never had licorice.
Licorice, really? You
Yeah.
know that theory, if you don't like licorice, you're not really normal.
Now, we have access to licorice here, so that's weird that he's never had that. I have. I tend to only like, big surprise, right? Like the red, kind of more sugary licorice. But I don't really ever eat it, actually, ever. It's just not something I'm too fond of, but I would try that. That obviously looks like black licorice. Not my thing, but I would try it.
It's not a theory, I just don't find it normal that you never had licorice. Of course, Heineken beer. If you're hungry for a worstje.
A what?
Worstje.
Worstje? What is this? Is this sausage?
Yes, worstje to go. It's salami. You know
Wow.
beefy?
Yeah, see, that kind of stuff we just don't have.
German salami.
Like any of
So
these.
You can hang that around your neck. Hanging worstje. That's it.
Yeah, there's so many different products, and like especially I've noticed like produce and meats. There's so many versions and different types and stuff. Breads too, right? It's really kind of astounding. It's awesome that what you guys have for selection in different countries. We just don't have that type of stuff over here. It's pretty like copy and paste. Like it doesn't really matter what the store is, right? Some will have more selection than others, but most American supermarkets typically have like the same things. And it just seems like the selection on a lot of this kind of fresh foods is a lot less over here.
Why European grocery stores are better. They have a bread slicer.
Yo, that is so freaking sick. I've seen this in another video, simplified. This is actually showing it, though. Wow, that is awesome. Look how
Freshly
good of a
sliced
job
bread.
that did.
Why European
Wow.
bread. Why European grocery
Yeah, I've never seen one of those here. I can safely say that. That's so cool and terrifying at the same time. Well, I mean, they had it covered. Just don't stick your hands in there. Okay? I love how there's a name for it in German. Of course there is. Gotta love the Americans in the comments, right? So y'all don't have pre-sliced bread. No, I'm sure they have pre-sliced bread also, right? For those, that really want that. No, they this is objectively better. It's fresh bread and it's freshly sliced, and you get to take it home and it's ready to go, right? I don't know how you missed that, but okay. Never heard of a bread slicer. I live in Finland. Interesting. So this is probably just depending on the country. Hence, you know, why the memes exist, right? Europe is not a country. It's a continent, right? It has a lot of variation. Go figure. The bread hardens faster and doesn't stay as fresh. Yeah, because it's not laced with dozens of chemicals and preservatives. Yes. Welcome to the world of real food. I've never been more embarrassed as an American than when I went to the best gourmet grocery store in Paris to check out their international selections. Okay. Damn, this place looks nice. Italian. Oh, yum. Stuff looked good. Japanese. This would be fun to explore. Wow. Southeast Asian. Look at all those. Ooh, look at all those sauces. Hell yeah, dude. Oh no, dude. Are Reese's, Nerds, Hershey's, chocolate syrup, fluff, and microwavable popcorn really our culinary legacy to the world? Unfortunately, yes. Oh my God, that is literally the funniest thing I've ever seen. You have all these beautiful displays, fresh produce, all these interesting, you know, different things, right? And then, yeah, we have these American food shelves in some grocery stores in Finland too, and they're just full of junk. I mean, this is kind of true. It seems the rest of the world just wants their junk food. I mean, yeah, we do crappy junk food that's not good for you well, right? You got to give us that. I mean, a lot of this stuff, some of it's actually just gross, but a lot of this stuff does taste good, right? Like Reese's is good. These dipped pretzels, they're hella good, right? It's not healthy for you. It's not real organic food. Of course not, but it's good. But the fact that we're only known for this crap is hilarious. Slightly humiliating as well, but hilarious nonetheless. Sweden, I don't know what this is, but I'm hooked. What is that? That's... Now, I've never seen this. It says hot crackers right above at the top of the screen. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't understand. It doesn't look like what I would think of as crackers, though. I almost thought it was like chicken at first, but it's not. I think it's, I don't know. Looks like some sort of crunchy food, like a, you know, snack food. Apparently, it is rice snacks with chili flavor. That makes sense, though. That makes sense because we have rice cakes, like the little crunchy rice cakes, and they come in different flavors. We don't have chili flavor, though. That actually sounds... This, I'm not going to lie, this actually looks like it'd be delicious. I'll probably have put a picture up by now of what we typically have, and that's about it. They're not even that common. Yeah, I've never seen this version where you could scoop it out into a bag. It's like, I don't know, made by the store or whatever. That's kind of cool. That looks yummy.
Foods in German supermarket.
Ooh, this ought to be good.
Tongue sausage, a blood sausage with pork tongue. Number 2 is Sülze. It's pork head meat in jelly. Coming to the fish section, we have rollmops in vinegar. I don't know, just not that aesthetic to me. The same as the herring salad with beetroot.
Look, I'm actually glad I found this. Okay, there is plenty of times where I'm sitting here, I'm almost borderline like jealous, right? Like, high quality stuff that we see in different countries, better versions of stuff we get here. You know, the list goes on. I'm all about it. I admit when things look better in different countries. And, you know, it's like, I wish we did it like that here. Now, this doesn't go for everything, right? That's not kid around here. There are some things that look like, nah, I'll pass. Those first few things we saw in this video, I'm already like, you know what? Yeah, y'all can keep that.
To the definition of Instagram was reality.
Now this is funny.
Hilarious. Bear sausage.
Bear sausage.
Coming to the section I will.
Why? That's awesome. Is that aimed at kids, like for kids' lunches or something? I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
Instant potatoes, like really?
Wow,
why?
that's a lot of
and
instant
then even
potatoes.
worse, those instant dishes, I will never understand. I mean, they vacuumed in a just regular shelf,
Wow.
and there is like meat and sauce and everything. Oh my god.
We have like instant meals, TV dinners, they call them here, different things like that.
This is how a regular good potato
Yeah, you guys have a
salad
lot
looks.
more
Not
of this.
like this.
Wait,
Potato
we have
salad,
this.
never with mayo.
But not
Don't
nearly
prove
the
me
selection.
wrong. Then we have refreshment sticks. I don't know, they're a childhood memory. They're so odd. There's a liquid inside. It's not good, but they always exist.
Whoa, did those have water in them? How's that work?
Good, but they always exist. Their memory, they're so
Yeah, it shows literally like liquid, like water. Okay, I've never seen those. That is very interesting. What is the deal with those?
odd. There's a liquid inside. It's not good, but they always exist. Then another instant section. I mean, potato mash. Another crazy one. Sour lung. I mean, I never tried and I probably never will. Last but not least, the biggest disappointment of Haribo licorice.
Those are at least kind of cool looking. They look like almost records, right? Or bicycle wheels. That too.
I visited London's most expensive grocery store, and you won't believe the prices.
I don't know if we're allowed to film in here. We're just going to do it anyway. Harrods, if you see this, I apologise. For all you know, I could be about to go in here and drop bands. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm just going to look at prices and go, ooh, that's expensive. This is the chocolate haul. Chocolate almonds, 50 quid.
Holy
Freshly dipped
smokes.
chocolate strawberries with Godiva chocolate. £4 per strawberry, I think that was. 15 quid for a dragon fruit. Japanese melon, 150.
Okay, whoa. Now, let me be fair. Actually, every time except right now, we've ever looked at European stores, your guys' prices are better by kind of a crazy margin compared to our prices here in the U.S. Groceries are kind of expensive here, especially for good quality stuff. The only thing that's cheap here is usually junk food, right? Now, this, of course, is extremely expensive, but this is also like literally the most expensive grocery store in London. There's always like going to be a place that's purposely expensive, right? Whole Foods kind of used to be like that here. They're still expensive, but their quality went down in the U.S. And then, of course, Erewhon is another one. It's just like ridiculously expensive on purpose. That's like their brand. And I feel like this is kind of like that. Although I'm sure the quality of this stuff, some of this stuff looks like divine already.
Strawberry,
the package.
£150. Quite a lot in it. Why are these cherries £175 per kilo? 9, 10, 11. There's 12 cherries in here, £18.55. Right, so we're going to get a salmon bowl. We're going to get a chicken.
My goodness.
Caesar bowl is genuinely a gold basket. We're stacking, guys. We're stacking. £20 cherries. I cannot believe we've done that.
Smokes.
And then the chicken yakitori, please.
Ooh, look at that food. That looks so good.
People think I'm some sort of millionaire shopping here. The reality is I'm broke after this.
Yeah, I was saying you pull out a loan for that place.
Even this feels expensive. Right, okay, how do we get out of this place?
I visited
Damn, you know what though? That fresh food,
Reality is,
like we barely saw anything. Let's get real. That looks like one of those places you just got to go in to see, right? Yeah, it's way too much, too expensive, but some things there I bet are like pretty damn fire, right? This is like another one, London's bougiest grocery store. I mean, yeah, they have such a cool selection of stuff. They charge you for it, but I mean, caviar chips, yeah, I could do without that. Japanese grapes, whoa. French cheeses. I mean, yeah, it's, ooh, see? This stuff looks hella good, man. Like, when it comes to the food, sometimes, and look, these aren't that bad. 12 pounds, I mean, yeah, that's probably expensive compared to everywhere around there, but it's not like it's, some of the things were like 60 or 70 pounds for like a little thing of produce. Obviously, that's ridiculous, right? But I feel like this place would be kind of worth it to go get some fresh foods. If you wanted like a nice, just ready to go lunch or something for a picnic, right? Here you go. That's pretty cool. Ooh, rotisserie chickens? Interesting. Oh, man. See, that looks hella good. Yeah. Wow, that looks phenomenal. and like, yes, probably a little expensive. Probably a little too much. But come on. When in Rome, right? You got to try it. People even say Harrods Foods haul is absolutely beyond compare. So, I mean, if the food, especially the fresh foods, is really good, sometimes it comes with a cost. It is what it is, right?
Grocery store.
Well, sorry to interrupt, but we cannot play this clip. This was claimed by whoever this is. Of course, nothing comes up when you look them up. So, yeah, one of the most BS claims I've seen in years here. But this was one of my favorite clips. This was an American going through a grocery store in France. And let me tell you, you can see by my faces here, this was a beautiful place. The most produce I've ever seen. It looked extremely high quality. Of course, it was all locally grown. And these are things that are just ultra rare here. They're just not a thing, right? It was very satisfying to see, right? The quality of meats, the skewers, the different products, the wine, the cheeses, the produce, like I said, the tomatoes, like everything looked incredible. And yeah, I would love to go there. So this, a lot of missed opportunity here with this not, being cut out of the video. So I apologize for that. A little out of my control. But yeah, I basically said that this looked incredible. And again, France coming in real strong with the supermarket game. I was thoroughly impressed.
On those skewers.
Wow, look at those. Oh my God, I'm hungry. Little behind the scenes here. I have not eaten yet, okay? I'm filming this at what would usually be lunchtime. I've not had breakfast or lunch. I'm starving. I haven't eaten since yesterday. And this is not what I should be watching right now because I'm hungry. And I can't even go get this because my store doesn't have anything like this. I want to grab that right out of the screen. Oh, my. Wow. What a good look. What a good look at that store. That looks France. I mean, European grocery stores as a whole already, they're usually looking better. But that was nice. Damn. Our French supermarkets, one of the best. And then Finland coming in with their American aisle as well. You see what I have to shop with? Look at what I'm dealing with. It's not fair. It's not fair, man. It's all packaged junk food. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, 90% of the store is this. With a little bit of a produce section. I mean, I thought our produce sections were decent size until I saw that French one. I mean, we got nothing like that at all. And then the meats, the fish, all the stuff, very minimal. Dude, what are we doing here?
Portuguese grocery
Ooh,
store.
Portuguese grocery store. Let's go.
Long chips, sour cream, and onion.
Them boys better be long.
This is some kind of blue fruit drink.
What the fuck is this?
It's salted fish. I can't buy that right now.
They don't have refrigerated milk, so we gotta roll the dice on one of these.
This could come from a human for all I know. They have a hot section. These look pretty good. Ice up for dessert. These things look crazy.
Hello.
Total was 10 euros.
All right, first up we have the Galacticos.
Okay, before we pour it in, let's try the milk.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of milk this is, but it's not from a cow.
Does that scare me? Not one bit.
Let's give it a try.
I wonder what kind of milk it was. Anyone know?
I know I'm a big fat American and I love sugar, but this has zero sugar, and it's hard. I even let it sit in milk for a couple seconds. It's hard. This is getting a 4.2. Washing it down with whatever this is.
Too Americanized, man.
Yeah, that's fire. It's
that drink looks
really
good.
Sweet, like mango almost. It does taste quite like mango. I'll give this an 8.1. This is pretty good. I was led to believe that this is some kind of beef empanada type thing, but
it looks
let's
good.
Look at the inside.
That looks hella good.
Look, it is beef. The meat is very creamy. The outside, very crunchy. It's good. Very good fry on this meat pie. This is gonna get an 8.3.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Next up are the long chips, and oh boy.
What are those? That is so weird.
Sour cream and onion Lays out the door. Pringles gone. Long chips are here to stay. Probably the best sour cream and onion chips I've had so far.
Wow. Okay, I gotta try these. Where do I find these, man? Are these a Portugal exclusive, or are these all throughout Europe and you just found them there? I've never even heard of those in my life. What a weird concept. Damn.
These are getting an 8.5. For dessert, we have the Ice Ups. These have a weird hole on the stick, almost like it's a straw or a flute.
Oh. What the heck?
Ice.
A built-in flute to your ice cream.
Look at the picture, does it? I mean, look at the difference here. Picture, Instagram, reality.
Yeah.
You know what? I really don't like the desserts that are like M&M flavored. This one is more of a cookies and cream flavor. I think this is heresy on the label here. That's gonna get us 7.8. I like it. That supermarket was called Pingo Doce. Great job, Portugal.
That's hilarious that is part of the handle. Like, why? It's awesome. Just why? Yeah, Portugal coming in towards the top, too. I mean, we didn't even get a good look around, but that stuff he got, very interesting, very unique. I'd be down to go to a bunch of Portuguese stores as well. That sounds like a lot of fun. Meat markets in Germany. Dude, look at all that selection, man. That is absolutely wild. Wow. Yeah, you're just not going to find it here. I mean, supermarkets, you're not going to have much, like I said. Now, of course, you can go to a butcher. That wouldn't be in a supermarket. That would be its own store somewhere else in town. You go to a butcher, you're going to have a lot more. But you just, in my experience, you're not going to have anything like this. This is so freaking cool. German grocery store. Yeah, so this is another one that shows. Look how good everything looks, too. Oof, right? Looks so clean and rich, right? And iron. Like the color, I don't know what it is. Like there's just something about it that's different. I don't know why. It just looks healthy. It looks healthy, and it's hard to pinpoint. Like you can get good quality meats here, but they're harder to find. They're very expensive. A lot of stuff is kind of junk, and I feel like I've read multiple times that a lot of our meats, if we try to export it, like other countries don't take it. So that should tell you something, right? Yeah. See, I totally disagree. I disagree with that comment. Yeah, we have meat selection as well. It just doesn't look like that. And I don't think it's the same quality as well. Bro, we don't have Taco Bell because their meat matches only the quality of standards of dog food. Oh, hell nah. This one cracked me up. I sadly can't play it because it has copyrighted music all over, like embedded in there. There'd be no way I could remove it. But it's like an American. She's trying to order breakfast sausage in a German butcher shop, and she's trying to speak German, and she keeps asking for breakfast sausage, and they're like, you can have all these for breakfast. It was funny. Yeah, I guess you guys don't, this is funny too about different countries, right? Like breakfast sausage here is a thing, and that would refer to sausage links, right? And if you go to Germany and ask for that, they're going to be like, what is that? Like, you can have any sausage for breakfast.
Comments or whatsoever, but I do want to talk about the fact that Europe has better fruits and veggies than America by far. By far, they have the best fruits and veggies I've ever eaten in my entire life, and I've been multiple times. And if you've never been to Europe to have the fruits and veggies, you don't know what I'm talking about. And if you've never been to America, you don't know how bad it is over here for fruits and veggies. Like, they're not good. So there are many reasons for this. One, Europe is definitely seasonally focused, so they're only eating things that are in season. America doesn't do that. We don't give a fuck. We're just going to grow whatever we want and force it to happen, which means that those fruits and veggies don't taste as good because they're not in season. On top of this, Europe has a better access because they're only focusing on seasonal stuff, or mostly seasonal stuff. They're able to ship them out a lot faster, and they're ripening for a lot longer on whatever it is, the vine, the tree, the bush, whatever it is they're growing. Longer. They're ripening on the plant. In America, we don't do that. We actually pick them under ripened to be able to travel them to where they need to go. And that makes them taste not great. Like, they're okay, but they don't taste as good. They're traveling a massive distance to get to us in time. And like, for reference, for those of you who tend to misunderstand this is the United States overlaid over Europe. We're big. We are real big. And there's no ability to like take a boat from here to here, unless you're going to go all the way down past Central America into the, like, what is it, the canal, and then come back up. Like, you have to go around a whole bunch of other countries to get to it. Like, versus Europe, you could just bloop, 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 and then get like fresher stuff faster. And like, sure, you can fly things, but most companies aren't going to do that because it's actually more expensive, so they're going to drive it. So driving from California, where a majority of our produce comes from, say to where I live, which is right here in Florida, in this little peninsula, it takes, if you non-stop driving, you did not stop at all, 1 day and 18 hours of nonstop driving. So if you're talking a truck driver who legally needs to stop to sleep, that's going to take you like 3 days to get here. 3 days to get fruits and veggies from one location to the next. Yeah. So from like pluck time off the plant to being processed into the truck, and then traveling the truck from California to Florida, then to be once again processed and shipped to the correct location, stores, wherever the restaurant they're selling to. It takes about a week. A week. So like those fruits can't be picked when they're ripened, because a week later they're already starting to not be ripe. So they have to pick them when they're like super, super underripe, send them a week ahead of time so they can ripen right before they go into the stores. And even then, they're still not always ripe. Sometimes you have to buy them like underripe and then let them sit in the kitchen for a while so they can ripen. Meanwhile, in Italy, the many cities that I've been to, one of them was in Sorrento, and we were eating our pizzas, and the lady's like, yeah, we get our stuff from the farm outside there. And I look out the window and she's pointing at a farm up a hill.
That's so amazing.
And like the same thing happened in Greece. And the same thing happened in Finland and Estonia. Like they're getting stuff from like drivable distances.
Oh my God, that's so freaking awesome.
10 minutes that way.
Yo, that is
like the reason I'm saying Euro food is better is because the quality of the ingredients are.
That is like a pipe dream here, man. If I could go to a restaurant and they're like, yeah, the ingredients came from a mile down the road. that is insane, man.
Just superior. And if you're a European and being like, well, just go to those markets that aren't far, like go to the farms and get them yourself. Those farms, again, are in California. And the local farms around you, if you're in a state like where I am, the closest farm is an hour and a half away.
Well, yeah, she's in Florida, so that's a different story. They actually do grow a lot in Florida as well, right? They have a very warm, almost tropical climate, so they can grow a lot of, citrusy stuff and fruits and all that. But she's right to an extent. Like, you can find local stuff around you, but like if I'm in Illinois or Wisconsin or something, right, like there's only a very limited selection of local stuff you can find, right? It's not practical for a lot of people. You would probably have to drive quite a ways to find somewhere, and again, climate, it's not like they can have fresh oranges growing down the street or something, you know what I mean? It's too cold in a lot of places for a lot of stuff to be available locally. So yeah, this is like kind of a cool explanation.
That's like going from England to France in the Channel.
Yeah.
Like I would, for you guys, it's like going to a whole ass other country. For me, I'd have to drive an hour and a half to go to the farm and get fresh produce, which is usually also extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Like way more expensive than having to go to the grocery store because of the fact that we have just, late stage capitalism here. So yeah, any like small businesses have to overcharge just to make ends meet, while massive companies
that was a good explanation. Like I've always heard the produce is better, and like hearing how ours is actually worse makes sense, right? Way too much travel times. Like on one hand, it's almost impressive that we're able to get produce to like every store in every small town in every state. Like it's kind of impressive. So like, give credit where it's due, but then again, the quality suffers, right? Most of the time, if you find great quality stuff, especially when it comes to produce, it's going to be hard to find, and it's going to be extremely expensive. So for most people, the produce that you can find it's just not good, right? It's grown all over the place, like not in season. It's forced to grow. It's genetically modified up the wazoo. Chemicals are sprayed on it, preservatives are sprayed on it, anti-bug stuff, Roundup, you name it. Everything's on there. Turns out all that stuff here is not good for the quality of the product. Things in French grocery stores that are weird to Americans. Okay, yeah, that is weird, other than the fact that if you have an Aldi near you here, then you would experience this, the bags and the cart thing. But yes, other stores wouldn't have that here. Yeah, most of the milk isn't refrigerated. Wow. Mayo is yellow? With mustard in it. That's kind of interesting. Mayo's white here. I hate our mayo here. I don't need it. Yeah, the cheese and wine would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the prices are way better too. That stuff is expensive in the US. It's pretty wild, actually. Look at that. Damn, that yogurt selection is insane. What? Yeah, everywhere else other than the US has amazing chip flavors. It's odd because you'd think of like potato chips as being junk food, like, oh, that's an American staple, right? We have like the same flavors. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of brands, but they all follow the same flavor profiles. There's like 6 flavors or 5 or something. That's it. Meanwhile, you go to France and they have all these different types of flavors, like way more. Same with Australia. Same with everywhere I've ever seen outside of the US. There's so many flavors. I find that kind of ironic that we don't have any flavors in chips, but everywhere else does. Yeah, pesto mozzarella. We don't have that one. Yeah, all those. Toilet paper is pink. Now that's odd. Why? It's kind of cool, I guess. Toilet paper here is usually brown or white, depending on what it's made out of. That's about it.
Going to a German supermarket.
Yes. Called Rewe.
We were going to recycle
Rewe.
our cans to get money back, but it's full.
I mean, that's awesome, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Did you know that flowers in the entrance of a grocery store actually boost your mood to spend more money? We were
Not
gonna get
many
this
stores
one,
do that here.
but I
Some
guess
do.
The cheaper and the
Not
knockoff
many,
one.
though.
I'm not getting the real German experience because Leah is vegetarian, so we're getting these instead. They're vegan options.
Vegan schnitzel. Wow, okay.
And some real sausage. Okay, flesh.
Interesting.
Fleisch.
I think you gotta try the real one too, right?
Best butter ever.
So in America, if you go up to like the meat section, you can ask for a cookie, like when you're little. But Leah just told me that they get meat instead. Like you can ask for a meat sample.
No
Also,
way.
Best chocolate ever, Tony's Chocolonies.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's really good.
No.
This thing is
It's an advent calendar, right? Those are huge in Germany, I think. I've heard.
Das ist in
Yeah.
24 Tage Countdown mit Bienen.
Wait, you guys are probably doing advent calendars right now. There you go. What's your advent calendar? You gotta tell me. What's your theme this year?
25 Lieblings-Tiny Tonys.
Yeah, that's what I said. So much. Europeans are obsessed with Nutella for some reason.
It seems that way.
You know what it means?
Ja! Ja!
I think it's ya.
Scrambled egg seasoning. Best.
What the hell is
Look at all this. Yeah, we don't have anything like this.
Actually,
We have beef jerky. That's
You
it.
should try my.
It's pronounced Schlangengurken. That is so bad. This thing is massive. Ananas,
Ananas.
pineapple. Perfect. We're buying frozen spinach because last time I tried to buy spinach, I accidentally cooked salad.
Here.
Voila.
Yeah. See, even in.
Magic
Pass.
drink. The hell was that? This is so fascinating
Space
to me.
Quark Supertongue.
Speisequark-Zubereitung.
Right. I call these rolls, like rolls of bread.
No. Brötchen.
Brötchen?
Brötchen.
Brötchen. I got
Brötchen.
German. I feel like would be a little hard to learn at first. Yeah, I don't know how that German girl's making those noises.
Dinkelkartoffelblüten.
Americans just like we don't get it.
I thought French was bad. German is arguably
Yeah,
much,
I feel
much
like German
worse.
is difficult to learn.
Schaberset.
It was good. What's A? Not like ABC. A, B, C. Like
A, B, C.
C. Good. Toast. Toastbrücken. What? What is that? These things are so good. Leah's really obsessed with Red Bulls here.
Whoa.
But I just really want a yerba mate. I really want her to experience a nice gnocchi. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, to be honest. Like the
I
yellow
don't know.
cans.
Yeah, I know what
from
you're talking about.
America.
Do you guys have those? Yeah, they're yellow.
my parents give me
Bright yellow cans.
40 euros, people.
That's it?
Capitalism.
All that is 40? Oh my god, that would be like 140 here.
I'm at the most
All right,
popular
last
grocery store
one.
in Paris.
Back to
Let's get some
Paris.
butter.
Seemingly the star of the show for this episode. I mean,
These mushrooms, so cool.
wow. The presentation, the selection is just phenomenal.
Look at this.
Wow.
Oh, look at this chocolate.
Yeah, these are nice stores. Like,
Look at
jeez.
this. This one looks good. I think this one's a seaweed version. Oh, truffle.
Dude, no, I'm not gonna lie. This makes American stores look like a dump, man. Holy smokes.
Oh my god, look at all these jams. This is so fun. Oh, I'm obsessed. Look at how many there are.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around all
I
these
already have this flavor though.
sort of like localized regional
No,
products, and
burger
there's so much
mustard.
selection.
This looks good.
Oh my goodness, man. Wow. What?
I'm at the most popular grocery store.
Okay,
in
what?
Paris.
Do you guys have everything? You can get everything sealed? Okay. Wow. This looks like heaven. Butter heaven. Wish it was possible to bring them over as a souvenir without it going bad. As a butter lover, looking like heaven. Yeah. Vacuum seal the butter for traveling. Maybe that is. Maybe that would work. Wow. I don't know. Very cool. Nonetheless, I'm going to cut it there. I mean, geez. What an episode. That was a lot of fun. Holy smokes. And like I predicted, like I freaking predicted, lots of cool stuff. I would say on average, European supermarkets are just, they're better. It all comes back to, you can find, you know, good stuff here, but it's going to cost you and it's going to be harder to find. And I just feel like when you take your normal, even franchise stores, right? Like it wasn't just local stores. They went to like big box, essentially stores in France and Germany or wherever. There was just so much good selection, higher quality stuff. You know, the meats were off the charts, the bread, and you're going to find stuff where it kind of says like where it's sourced. You're going to find stuff in season. It's just going to be a little more of an accurate experience, honestly, is the easiest way I can describe it. Should be good for comments. I hope you enjoyed this. I do appreciate you watching. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm going to cut it there. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.